The greatest mystery in our skies just got stranger. Harvard's top scientists saying it could be a nuclear-powered alien craft.
An object from deep space is on a collision course with our understanding of reality. It's called 3I Atlas. We're going to reveal why this interstellar traveler is causing panic among some astronomers. It's not because of its size or its path. It's because of its behavior. It's changing in ways that shouldn't happen, glowing in a color it shouldn't have, and flying on a path that seems intelligently guided. As it approaches Mars, the world's most powerful telescopes are locked onto it, and what they're seeing suggests we are not alone. You won't believe the chilling details that point to an artificial origin. Visitor from a dead star. Something truly bizarre is unfolding in the darkness of our solar system. An object, a messenger from a star system we'll never see, is getting closer. And as it does, it's sending waves of confusion and awe through the scientific community. To put it mildly, this thing is a ghost. It appeared suddenly, already moving at a mind-bending 130,000 miles per hour. That's more than 36 miles every single second. This visitor is officially named 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object we've ever detected. But not all things are what they seem. You see, the first two were strange, but this one is different. It's acting in ways that some of our brightest minds simply cannot explain. NASA is watching. The European Space Agency is watching. Every major observatory is pointed at this thing, but they are completely helpless. All they can do is collect the baffling data as it barrels towards a close encounter with the planet Mars. What many overlooked at first was its sheer velocity. It's moving so fast that the sun's gravity, the force that holds our entire solar system together, cannot capture it. It is a true outsider, unbound by our rules, destined to fly through our home and disappear back into the void forever. But the thing nobody tells you is what's happening on this journey. When astronomers first got a good look at 3I Atlas, they saw the familiar fuzzy cloud, called a coma, that surrounds a comet. But then, something impossible happened. The object grew a tail, not a normal tail, pointing away from the sun as it should. No, Hubble telescope images revealed a ghostly glow, a plume of dust and gas, extending towards the sun. They're calling it an anti-tail, and it's a phenomenon that defies the fundamental laws of cometary physics. The dust and gas should be pushed away by solar radiation, not reaching out to embrace it. It's like watching smoke fall downwards, or a flag blowing into the wind. This bizarre sunward glow is 10 times longer than it is wide, a brilliant, teardrop-shaped cocoon of dust that simply shouldn't be there. This isn't just an oddity. It's a direct challenge to what we know. And the weirdness was just getting started. Many people are crazy about finding patterns, and 3I Atlas is full of them. As ground-based telescopes watched, the object's coma began to shift in color, from red to a ghostly green. This points to a change in its chemical makeup as it heats up, specifically an increase in cyanide production. While not unheard of, the intensity and timing of the change were, yet again, deeply unusual. What kind of object behaves like this? It's a puzzle wrapped in an enigma, rocketing through our cosmic neighborhood. It's a spectacle and a mystery, and it's forcing scientists to reconsider what kind of objects are wandering the galaxy. We thought we knew what to expect from an interstellar comet, but 3I Atlas is showing us we know nothing at all. This isn't just a strange rock, it's a collection of impossible behaviors, all happening at once. What's truly inside this object will leave you speechless. Echoes of the wow signal. Every clue we gather about 3I Atlas only deepens the mystery. The thing nobody tells you is that when scientists look at an object in space, they're really looking at its light. They break it down into a spectrum, a kind of chemical fingerprint that tells them what it's made of. And the fingerprint of 3I Atlas is like nothing we've ever seen. Comets from our own solar system are mostly water ice. But analysis from the James Webb Space Telescope shows that 3I Atlas is incredibly rich in carbon dioxide. This explains why it started to form a coma so far out, beyond the orbit of Jupiter, where the sun is too weak to melt water ice. But it's the other trace elements that are raising eyebrows. Things like carbonyl sulfide and a unique chemical signature that results in something called negative polarization. To put it simply, the light reflecting off the dust around this object is behaving in a way never before documented. It suggests the dust grains have a very unusual size or shape, unlike those from comets born in our system. But the real wow factor, the detail that has some experts speaking in hushed tones, is the reported presence of nickel without a corresponding amount of iron. In nature, on asteroids or comets, these two metals are almost always found together. Separating them is a hallmark of industrial processes here on Earth. To find one without the other in a natural object from another star system is, to say the least, perplexing. Is it possible that natural processes in another solar system are just that different from ours? Or are we seeing the chemical remnants of something that isn't natural at all? This chemical code is so strange, so alien, that it pushes the boundaries of our imagination. And then there's the question of its origin. By tracing its impossible trajectory backward, astronomers know it came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. Many people are crazy about this particular patch of sky, and for good reason. You see, Sagittarius isn't just a random collection of stars. It's the direction of the heart of our own Milky Way galaxy. It's the densest, most mysterious, and most active region we can see. A cosmic metropolis teeming with black holes and dying stars. And it's from this chaotic downtown of the galaxy that our mystery object emerged. But the thing nobody tells you is that we've been haunted by this part of the sky before. Because in 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio was listening to that same direction when it picked up a signal. It wasn't static or the gentle hiss of a distant star. It was a powerful, focused, narrow-band signal that lasted for a full 72 seconds. To put it mildly, this was the Holy Grail. Natural cosmic objects don't talk in a narrow band. They shout across the entire spectrum. An artificial transmitter, however, does. It was so startlingly clear, so unlike anything natural, that the astronomer who found it, Jerry Amon, simply circled the data and wrote "wow" on the printout. The "wow" signal has become the most famous, most compelling potential alien transmission ever received. And then, as quickly as it came, it was gone. It has never been heard again. Now, decades later, from that exact same mysterious region of space where we once heard a possible hello, comes a physical object behaving in ways we can't comprehend. The odds of this are astronomical. It's like finding a single, unique grain of sand on a beach, then returning 40 years later to find its perfectly matching twin has washed ashore in the very same spot. But its bizarre composition is nothing compared to its path. NASA on the sidelines. When you look at the path 3I Atlas is taking through our solar system, the word coincidence starts to lose its meaning. You see, space is three-dimensional. Most comets and asteroids from our own system orbit on a relatively flat plane, called the ecliptic plane, where the planets also live. An interstellar visitor, however, should come in from any random direction, from above, from below, at any wild angle. But what many overlooked is that 3I Atlas is different. Its trajectory is almost perfectly aligned with our ecliptic plane, tilted by less than 5 degrees. The statistical probability of an interstellar object having such a perfectly aligned, almost retrograde path is less than 1 in 500. It's like throwing a dart from a mile away and hitting the bullseye, blindfolded. But the eerie precision doesn't stop there. This object's path is taking it on a grand tour of our solar system, almost as if it were planned. It's making remarkably close passes to several key planets. On October 3rd, 2025, it will fly just 18 million miles from Mars, a cosmic stone's throw away. After that, it swings by Venus and then gets a close-up of Jupiter. The thing nobody tells you is that this kind of multi-planet flyby is exactly what NASA engineers designed for our own probes, like the Voyager spacecraft, using planets for gravity assists to navigate the solar system. And yet, there is one planet this object seems to be deliberately avoiding: Earth. During its closest approach to the Sun, when it is most active and observable, Earth will be on the complete opposite side of the Sun, as far away from 3I Atlas as possible. This collection of anomalies was too much for some scientists to ignore. Avi Loeb, a renowned astronomer from Harvard University, put forward a shocking hypothesis. What if 3I Atlas isn't a comet at all, but a piece of extraterrestrial technology, an alien probe? He argues that the highly improbable trajectory, the strange chemical makeup, and the impossible anti-tail could all point to an artificial origin. Perhaps it's a scout ship, collecting data on our solar system. Or maybe it's a relic, a piece of ancient alien tech drifting between the stars. NASA, for its part, has officially stated that the evidence overwhelmingly points to it being a natural, if very strange, comet. But even they admit it has interesting properties. They are helpless, reduced to being spectators. The European Space Agency is preparing its Mars Express and ExoMars orbiters to capture images as 3I Atlas flies past the red planet. They might be able to tell if the object is spherical or elongated, but they won't get close enough for a detailed look. They can only watch from the sidelines as this enigma performs its cosmic ballet. The debate rages on. Is it a 1 in a billion natural wonder, or our first real contact with technology from another world? Could the truth be hiding in plain sight? Questions in the dark. So what are we, the average person, supposed to make of all this? You hear about a bizarre object from another star, and it sounds like science fiction. But every single detail about 3I Atlas is real. It's really moving at over 100,000 miles per hour. It really has a tail pointing the wrong way. And it really is on a path that seems too perfect to be random. The thing is, does all this happen overnight? Do all these 1 in a million coincidences just happen to line up with the same object, a single visitor in the cosmic ocean? Or are we missing a key detail that changes everything? The official story from NASA is that this is a comet. A very, very strange one, but a comet nonetheless. They say that in the vastness of the universe, bizarre things are bound to happen, and 3I Atlas is just our first glimpse of the sheer variety of objects that exist between the stars. It's a convenient answer, a neat box to put a terrifyingly strange object into. What many have overlooked, however, is that this explanation requires us to accept a mountain of unbelievable coincidences all at once. It asks us to believe that a natural object just happened to arrive from the same direction as the wow signal, just happened to have an impossible trajectory, and just happened to have a chemical signature that mimics industrial processes. It's hard to shake the feeling that something more is going on. When you have this many anomalies, the speed, the path, the composition, the anti-tail, the origin, all in one package, you have to wonder. Science is about finding the simplest explanation. For some, the simplest explanation is a natural comet with a lot of weird properties we don't understand yet. For others, the simpler explanation is that it's not natural at all. It's like finding a perfectly assembled clock on a deserted beach. You could argue the waves and sand created it by chance over 1 billion years. But at some point, it's simpler to assume someone built it. We are left standing on our tiny blue planet, watching a visitor pass through our home, knowing it holds secrets from a place we can only dream of. Whether it is a natural wonder or an alien messenger, one thing is certain. 3I Atlas is a profound reminder that the universe is far stranger and more mysterious than we could ever imagine. Did 3I Atlas deliberately avoid Earth, or was its path just a cosmic fluke? Let us know your theory in the comments below. For more explorations into the universe's greatest mysteries, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. You won't want to miss what's coming next.